From the heart of Florida's great Northwest, it's radio. Indeed it is. This is Pat Crawford, hoping you'll stay with us for the next 90 minutes of music and conversation here aboard our stage studio, located in the beautiful historic village of Pensacola. All right, another beautiful audience. Love you guys. You are so enthusiastic tonight, I can tell. You're all wound up. You're ready to have a good time for this monthly love fest that we have here. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Excellent. All right. We had the pleasure of recording on acoustic interlude a session with Kate Vargas a few years back at the 30A Songwriters Festival, and I've been looking forward to having her on Radio Live ever since. In fact, I did have her booked for one of the shows that didn't happen during the pandemic, so we're glad that she is finally here. She was raised in New Mexico in a community rich in oral tradition, folklore, and a little weirdness. Like, there's a lot of that in New Mexico if you've been out there. All great elements to influence her music. After graduating from the prestigious Berklee School of Music, she moved to New York City and began performing at a weekly open mic night where she says people were so disgustingly positive she kept coming back. That open mic gig led to showcase spots, more gigs, and multiple albums, including her newest, Rumpumpo, recorded during the pandemic. She's performed on NPR's Mountain Stage, at Ireland's Westport Folk and Bluegrass Festival, the Troubadour in London, the Mansion on O Street in Washington, and New York's Bowery Electric. She's received critical praise from respected outlets, including NPR and the Huffington Post, who stated in their review that, quote, there is an unlimited amount of potential in this superstar on the rise. Joining Kate tonight is Eric McFadden. So happy to have them with us tonight. Please welcome Kate Vargas.
It's a calculated crumble, made a rumble through the night. Mr. Mark, my words ain't crazy, he just sworn he's seen the light. And my insides are all ragged from the work that I've been doing on myself. Oh, my insides are all ragged, but they tell me that it's good for my health. For my affliction. Well, you gotta stand for something. I would die for my beliefs. I would shout them from the rooftops. I would take them to the streets. Or more likely, I will sit at home and type them till my fingers bleed. Or more likely, I will kill for them and blame it on society. Blame it on my call it what you wanna, just say it with conviction. This affliction, it's a crooked combination of grandeur and grief. Pick upon my lonely heart as a morbid motif, but I look pretty from a distance, and the rest is history. Won't you paste my face under my name in Georgia? Call it breaking. Yeah. Call it call it what you wanna, just say it with conviction. This affliction. shine.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. It's my first time here at Radio Live. And I was originally scheduled to do it on December 3rd, 2020, which was my birthday. So I'm going to just make it a redo. Did you get me something?
I did.
Okay. A redo.
In the trunk.
Redo, yeah, okay. It's in the trunk. This is Eric McFadden, the one and only. So we met at this songwriting festival called Steel Bridge. And every year, 40 songwriters come together in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. And they write songs about a bridge. And it's been going on for maybe 15 years almost. So you can imagine, you have to start getting creative because always about a bridge, right? So me and my friends Garrett Taskey and Wally Ingram wrote this song about somebody crossing that steel bridge in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. Someone who's very superstitious, but can't keep track of all the things that they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do them, because there's a lot of them, right? So they're coming up to the bridge, and they know they gotta do something, right? But they can't remember which thing to do. So they just do all of them, everything they can remember. I hear that dark holler coming up on deep waters, coming through those words my grandmother said. Nickel in the wine, spit 3 times. Tap the accelerator, treads on the separator. Superstition going through my head. Can't remember which one it was that'll keep me from dying. To get me over to the other side, I got to keep on trying. Don't step on a crack. Salt down your back. Nickel in the wine. Spit 3 times. Wish but don't tell. 1:12. Don't step on a crack. Salt down your back. Nickel in the wine. Spit 3 times. Sunset like glass shatter beneath me, steel rattles. Don't rush or you might miss it. Touch that 3rd rivet. Can't remember which one it was that'll keep me from dying. To get me over to the other side, I got to keep on trying. Lift your feet when you cross that rail. Turn your head at a black cat's tail. Wish but don't tell. 1:12. Don't step on a crack. Salt down your back. Nickel in the wine. Spit 3 times. So we had written that song initially, like, you know, the kids' songs, we did them at camp and things, where you keep adding stuff. There's a tree in the hole, and the hole, and the thing, and the thing, and the thing, right? And so we had intended to write that, but somewhere along the way we got very confused, and instead of adding things on the end, we were adding things on the beginning. And so nobody can sing along. So we'll have to try that over again at some point. All right, so another song from Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. I wrote with my good friends Andrea Witkins and Jared Kaczynski, probably the latest song, the latest at night that I'd ever finished a song, which was about 3:30 in the morning, and we went into the studio right then and recorded it. This is called Nothing Turns My Lack.
They say loving is a precious thing. Doesn't get going till wedding bells ring. But I don't abide by the rules, never have. I like good loving that don't make me bad. So if you wanna stay with me, I'll be good to you, but I got to be free. Don't worry, baby, it's plain to see that nothing turns my lock like your key.
Just the best.
Not a big believer in monogamy. I go out with whoever I please, yeah. And if I'm drawn to their geometry and the angles are right, well, that's proof enough for me that we could have a little fun together. 20 minutes tops. Cause I'm like trying to learn some different languages and stuff, and like I got a puzzle that I'm doing. It's 1,000 pieces and it takes forever. I ain't talking about forever, just know even if it takes many men to satisfy my needs, nothing turns my lock like your key. I don't discriminate between Johnny and Sue. He, she, they, and you can come too. Yes, it may take many, 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 many men and women and humans to satisfy my needs, but nothing turns my life lock like your key. I'm coming home to you, baby. Nothing turns my lock like your key. When you do it, really do it for me. Nothing turns my lock like your key.
Great, Kate Vargas. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Eric. Kate Vargas and Eric McFadden, and they will be back in the second half of the program, and the program is Radio Live. Coming to you live this evening from the Museum of Commerce in the historic Pensacola Village. Support for Radio Live comes from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys at divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. And accommodations for our Radio Live artists are provided by the Hilton Pensacola Beach and PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours, and activities, and see upcoming events, visit PensacolaBeach.com. All right. This is another artist that I had booked during the pandemic, which of course never happened. The pandemic happened, of course, but Radio Live did not. Jeff Black is another artist who we've been fortunate enough to record multiple acoustic interlude sessions over the years. His songs have earned Grammy recognition, radio chart-topping stats, and numerous BMI awards. He's forged a reputation as a master songwriter and performer in the tradition of the great storytellers, entertaining audiences globally for more than 3 decades. Boston's WMB listeners voted Jeff as one of the top 100 most important folk artists in the last 25 years. He's been recognized by NPR as a musical pioneer in the digital age with his flagship podcast, Black Tuesdays, circa 2005 through 2007, making classic imprints on the digital front. Composing music for film and television, his credits include numerous indie film soundtracks and songs recorded by artists as diverse as Alison Krauss, Waylon Jennings, Black Hawk, Dierks Bentley, John Oates, Jerry Douglas, and Sam Bush. Please welcome Jeff Black.
Hey, I know what you want from me, but I've given all that I can give. Will you believe what you believe? But I think I need my soul to live. You said, don't wanna tie me down, so what's with all these ropes and chains? Well, I know the deal. I've been downtown, and I know the coming out of the rain. Well, take it easy on me. Well, take it easy on me now. Well, I've always had a wandering eye, and I guess it's just passed on down to me. And the price I pay is pretty high to see this world the way I see. So I'm a-flying out the window now, I'm riding on the setting sun, and I'm getting back behind the plow, and I'm working till my work is done. Well, take it easy on me. But take it easy on me now. Take it easy on me. Take it easy on me now. I can't be more grateful to be here, and I sure am honored to share the stage with me and Kate. I've been feeling a lot of gratitude here lately, and this is a song that Sam Bush and I wrote together a few years ago for his Circles Around Me record. And I've been feeling, all right, yeah, we got some Sam Bush fans, good. And I think that's the most I can say about it, and well, I'm still making sense, and this is called Circles Around Me. Riding down through the grapevine when I heard someone say your name, a hand on my shoulder, just a little bit older now, and I remember everything. High until you ride up on Bridal Veil, 10,000 feet above the sound. News came around and sent me to count all my blessings and to thank you for all the good friends that I found. Hey, 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 how in the world did we get this far? Hey, 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 holding tight to the tail of a shooting star. Hey, 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 you're running circles around me now. Around me now, around me now. Was I dreaming, or did this really happen? I can feel the earth below my feet. The world is turning fast and wild. I'm like a little newborn baby child who's never known regret or defeat. I am surrounded, tangled in the wire, drawn up tight to the calling and the rising frequency of the silent smiles and laughter of those who came before, and the deafening sound of all this love falling down on me. Hey, 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 how in the world did we get this far? Hey, 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 holding tight to the tail of a shooting star. Hey, 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 you're running circles around me now. Hey, 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 how in the hell did we get this far? Hey, 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 holding tight to the tail of a shooting star. Hey, 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 you're running circles around me now. Around me now, you're running circles around me now. You're running circles around me now. around me now. Here comes another daredevil part of the program. Here, we'll see. So when I was 18 years old, I got myself in a little bit of trouble. And after I'd paid my debt to society, as it were, my father took me down to a little music store in Independence, Missouri, and bought me my first guitar that stayed in tune. And pretty much handed me my entire life one afternoon. This is called Sunday Best. Wheels go round and round, it seems like we never stop to rest. Saturday was beautiful, all dressed in our Sunday best. People came from miles away just to say goodbye. Little Sarah was so afraid, she hid behind a smile. And what are we gonna do was never said out loud. Drove down to the liquor store for a mask and a trampoline. I'd been there 1,000 times before, but it did not seem the same. And the house was full of people, all day then they were gone. And all the rooms seemed smaller than they did when I was young. And what are we gonna do was never said out loud. We'll get up in the morning and we'll work all day. We'll come home in the evening sun. There's nothing more to say except for thank you, man, for the gifts you bring. The Lord respects me when I'm working hard, but He loves me when I sing. I dreamt about him for 6 nights in a row. Little pictures of him smiling down on our lives in a patch of gold. He looked so young and strong, so tan brown in the sun. A red and black checkered flannel shirt, but his watch and his ring were gone. gonna do was never said out loud. We'll get up in the morning and we'll work all day. We'll come home in the evening sun. There's nothing more to say except for thank you, man, for the gifts you bring. The Lord respects me when I'm working hard, but He loves me when I sing. Wheels go round and round, it seems like we never stop to rest. Saturday was beautiful, all dressed in our Sunday best. Do one more for this little set here. I'm honored to be here tonight. Thank you all so much for having me, everybody at Radio Live, and treating us so kind. I sure appreciate it very, very much. This is called More Honey Than the Hive. Well, I've been living in New York City, on a street between Spring and Broome. I was watching cartoons with my girlfriend in a cracker box of a room. Yeah, but that was a long, long time ago. We were laughing at the world outside. What we were watching wasn't all that funny. We just had a good place to hide. Oh, nothing stays the same. Ain't that a blessing in disguise? I won't steal away with my dream. They hold more honey than the hive. More honey than the hive. I remember sitting out on the back porch with ladybugs on my sleeve. Maggie would hold her hands out. She'd say, oh, such a nice breeze. Well, I really didn't know what she meant then, till a long time after she gone. And sometimes she come to see me right before a thunderstorm. Oh, but nothing stays the same. Ain't that a blessing in disguise? Better steal away with my dream. They hold more honey than the hive. More honey than the hive. Yes, sir. Well, there's not a lot of fireworks going on in this mandolin, I guarantee you. Don't get too excited. And the Bobby laid his head on the table. He said, folks, I think it's time to go. And he walked out slipping and fairly well, and we never seen him no more. He used to paint a pretty good picture. He used to play an old guitar. And I can see him still up on Terrace Hill, staring up at the stars. Oh, nothing stays the same. Ain't that a blessing in disguise? I'm gonna steal away with my dream. They hold more honey than the hive. Oh, it could have been a buckboard wagon. It could have been a Chevrolet. Yes, she might be waiting at the light down there about a half a mile away. Nothing stays the same. Ain't that a blessing in disguise? I'm gonna steal away with my dream. They hold more honey than the hive, more honey than the hive.
All right. Thank you all.
Thank you, Jeff. Mr. Jeff Black. He will be back with us as well in the second half of the program. The program being Radio Live, coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce in downtown historic Pensacola. And broadcast on 88.1 FM. If you're listening to us right now on the radio and you'd like to kind of see what some of these artists look like, we are streaming it on Facebook Live as well. You can see it that way. You can also see it later on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, which you can reach by just going to YouTube and typing in WWF Radio Live, and you can see all of the past programs that we've done over the last several years. All right, joining us now, born and raised in New Orleans, Mia Borders was given her first acoustic guitar at the age of 10. After attending the Taft School in Connecticut, she was planning to go on a film school in Georgia, but instead returned to New Orleans in January of 2006 after Katrina. She landed her first job as a professional musician and enrolled in Loyola University. In 2009, she released her first LP, Southern Fried Soul, and in 2010 received her BA in English. Rather than going to grad school, she made the decision to make her living playing music, and thank goodness for that. Still based in her hometown, she regularly performs at the House of Blues, Tipitina's, and the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, which she's doing right now. These folks dashed over here today, and they got to go back right after the show because they've got gigs in New Orleans. Yeah. She also tours extensively, playing at many venues, including the Santa Cruz Blues Fest, Nightfall at Chattanooga, the Telluride Cajun Festival, the Levitt Shell in Memphis, the Green Parrot in Key West, and the Kennedy Center in Washington. The Times-Picayune called her studiously cool and lusciously sly and sultry. In his book, When Not Performing, David Spielman devotes 2 pages to Mia and suggests that she could be the next big thing. And the Huffington Post described her voice as an instrument of exquisite beauty and strongly recommended hearing her live, which we are about to do. Please join me in welcoming Mia Borders and Jesse Morrow.
I was born on the river, I was born a sinner. I got blood on my hands, but I don't give a damn because I did it for me. See, I'm a child of the bayou, a southern girl through and through. I seen the floods in the streets, I've heard screams and heat, and I know just what it means. The tide is rolling in, wash us all away. Lord, come and save us all, 'cause there ain't nothing left to do but pray. Mississippi rising, come to take me away. Yeah. Mississippi rising on a sunny day. To survive in the dirty, you got to help when it's hurting. You got to love when it's lost. You got to cover the cost. You got to fight when it's crossed. The politicians switch positions when the waters rise, turn their attentions to their pensions and forget to cry. While people dying, people crying, simply trying to survive. Hey, Mississippi rising, come to take me away. Hey, Mississippi rising on a sunny day. Mississippi rising, come to take me away. Yeah, Mississippi rising, yeah, on a sunny day. Tide is rolling in, water's on the way. Yeah. Lord, come and save us all, 'cause there ain't nothing left to do but pray. Mississippi rising, come to take me away. Yeah, Mississippi rising, yeah, on a sunny day. Mississippi rising, come to take me away. Yeah, yeah, Mississippi rising, yeah, on a sunny day. Mississippi rising, 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 on, Mississippi rising, 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 oh, oh, oh. Oh, thanks. It's great to be back. Yeah, I heard about this, I think last year. RadioLive reached out and said May 5th, and I said, sure, I'm not going to be doing anything. Don't worry about it. And here we are. Jazz Fest is back. We're all back. We'll see. Maybe I'll fall over. I don't know. You guys can see what's going on with this boot. It's fine. If I fall, Jesse will keep playing. It's fine. Oh, boy. That was a song by my hometown, New Orleans, Louisiana, called Mississippi Rising. This one right here is about my mama. It's called Mama Told Me. Mama told me to sing. Mama told me to dance. Mama told me to be everything. Take that chance. Mama told me to move. My mama told me grow. Told me give it all I got, 'cause I got it. The truth. Mama told me, girl, you better dance. Mama told me, girl, you better dance. Mama told me to live. Mama told me to learn. Mama told me to cry. Told me to fight whenever I get burned. Mama told me to love. Mama told me to hug. Mama told me to find the one who gets it done. Mama told me, girl, you better dance. That's what she said. Mama told me, girl, you better dance. That's right. Whenever it's uphill, I get a thrill when I reach the top. 'Cause I remember my mama told me, girl, don't ever stop. My mama told me, girl, you better dance. That's what she said. Mama told me, girl, you better dance. That's right. Hey. Mama told me, girl, you better dance. That's what what she said. Nah, nah. Mama told me, girl, you better dance. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey. Tried to balance on the boot, but didn't work out. Oh boy, we're gonna do one more, and then the show will go on. I believe Kate's coming back. It's exciting. This is one from a record I put out in 2010 called Magnolia Blue. This is called These Roads. I actually wrote it about my dog. But don't tell the person I was dating at the time. Because I sort of was just like, yeah, totally. But no, this is for my dog. These roads may take me away from you, but I know them only way home. These arms are longing to comfort you, so just say that you can hold on. So many faces I don't recognize, but there's only one I'm looking for. I keep your picture in my frame of mind, so the world don't seem like such a chore. Cities go by one, and the stages they come and they go. But these faces and places ain't what I'm searching for. It's the one thing that I know for sure. And oh, I know that you're hurting. Oh, while the wheels keep on turning, these roads may take me away from you, but I know them only way home. These arms are longing to comfort you, so just say that you can hold on. I once told you that I loved you, baby, so many more months ago. I made my promise to be true to you when the day came for me to go. And oh, you said you'd understand if I didn't want to hold your hand. These roads may take me away from you, but I know them only way home. These arms are longing to comfort you, so just say you can hold on. And when the day finally comes, when you find someone worthwhile who can be there in the morning When the sunrise hits your smile, oh, I won't blame you, my darling. Oh, if you decide to move on, oh, I know it's hard on you, darling. Oh, when I'm gone for so long, these roads may take me away from you, but I know they're my only way home. These arms are longing to comfort you, so just say you can hold on and wait for me. Oh, yeah, yeah. Wait for me. These roads may take me away from you. I know they're my only way home. Thank you so much, y'all.
All right, Mia Borders and Jesse Morrow, and they will be back with us in the second half of the program. We're at the halfway point right now. Y'all having a good time? I certainly hope so. This is Radio Live, coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce in the historic village of Pensacola, and broadcast on WUWF 88.1 FM. We are listener-supported radio from the University of West Florida. Support for Radio Live comes from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from the Radio Live 25, many of them who are here tonight, whose support has made it possible to bring back Radio Live when it went away for a while, and to keep it going and to keep us growing. So we love our Radio Live 25ers. But now, we're going to hear once again from Kate Vargas and Eric McFadden.
Proper supper with the serpent, our figures fuzzy from the wool. He said, if I am the freer, the conscious redeemer, then you are the Gabriel. We flew to Loom to Toowoomba, talked of a spiritual itch, a faith unshapely and flighty. I was entirely ripe for the pitch. I'm talking transcontinental, Mr. Monumental, faded from my latest confession. He said, Dad, who won't soothe you the way I do in the church of the misdirect. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Pull back the skin of the seeker, polish your face and get your teeth capped. 3 simple steps to gaining believers: disarm, deceive, and attract. We're drinking straight from the bottle, with lips fit for the big screen. No, nothing sells like a smooth-talking shell. I can never do well in pretty packaging. Oh, is that transcontinental, Mr. Monumental, faded from my latest confession. He said, Dad, who won't soothe you the way I do in the church of the misdirect. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Praise, oh praise, like a game of telephone. It's not the message that does the sending. It's an enthusiastic tone You better worship louder to drown the chatter of that daily draining drip. I will rise above when that wretched sun does set like a sunken ship. Give me that transcontinental, Mr. Monumental, faded from my latest confection. He said that who'd won't soothe you the way I do in the church of the misdirection. Give us protection in that church of the misdirection. It's so infectious. Give us protection in that church of the misdirection. Let us all run away to a slicker place where the glitter gonna sound and sit. Because the only way to cure the pain is to follow the misdirection. Sha-da-da-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da-da, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da, yeah, da-da, da-da-da-da-da, yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da, we gotta move, baby. We gotta jive. We gotta sing. We gotta thrive, 'cause all we got is tonight right here on Radio Live. Let me see you say, oh, right here on the radio, here on the radio, got me on Radio Live. We say, right here on the radio, got me on the radio, Radio Live. Oh, oh, ah.
Thank you. Wow, this is a really wonderful makeup birthday. I haven't got my gift from Eric yet, but I am assured that it's in the trunk of the car. And
Just you wait.
so Eric and I met in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, but we both grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Me just outside in a weird little, thank you. Yeah, a weird little artist farmer village called Corrales. And we happened to go to the same music camp when we were kids.
Hummingbird
Music Camp. So I do like to, I just wanted to get out when I was there, but when I left, I realized what a special place it was and all the things I didn't appreciate about it. So I try to put some New Mexican folklore in each of my albums, and this is a song from this most recent album, Rum Pum Po, called Glorietta to the Holy Place. And it's about, for some reason, it always comes out from a child's perspective. Not for some reason, for a reason, yes, a reason that makes sense. And it's about this kid's dealing with the pandemic in 2020 and choosing to go on this pilgrimage to Chimayo, where they have this healing sand, even though her church, her priest told her not to, so she sneaks out. This is Glorietta to the Holy Place.
Father Rodney called it the year of the faithful, the year inside the chapel changed. I pulled at threads around the edges of the hymnal and mouthed the Kyrie. But my head was 40 miles north then, where they say the softer land is sacred. And I made a plan to bend the rules then, like all the greatest saints did. I wrote a prayer, a solemn swear to the Maker, in the margins of the blessed bees. I signed my name, tore out the page, folded the paper to take the trip with me. A sweater for the morning, a jacket for if it rains. I'll pack them with the letter from Glorietta, from Glorietta to the holy place. Father Rodney called it the year of the faithful, like nails clawing at the door. To stop the tears, to ease the fears, to melt the anger, I'll kneel over the hole in the floor. For the tired and the lonely, for the hot and darkened days, I will walk this letter from Glorietta, Glorietta, from Glorietta to the holy place. From Glorietta to the holy place.
Thank you. I will do one more song. We'll do one more song, and I'm going to tell you two things about this song, and no more. Just two things. Number one, this is a song about a very niche type of criminal activity that I do not partake in, but I heard about someone who does. And number two, the title of this song is 7 Inches. More will be revealed.
Sitting in the bushes, covering my head, look through my binoculars to see if you're in bed. Perfect night to break in, perfect night to stake out, do my dirty business and wait for you to freak out. I've done this many times and it's not very hard to sneak around your guard dog sleeping in the yard. I wonder what you'll say when you open your eyes. By the time that I get through with you, you might be traumatized. You didn't lock your windows when the sun went down, so I broke in and moved your furniture around. I'm not a burglar. I don't get off on theft. I just want to move your table 7 inches to the left. Your keys are in the fish tank. The fish tank's on the stairs. And I made a little tower out of all your kitchen chairs. I took all your painting and hung them upside down. Yeah, I broke in and moved your furniture around. Mine seem on the surface I have lost my mind. There isn't any purpose. I just like what I like. I like to watch you wonder. I like to see you frown. I like breaking in to move your furniture around. Yeah. 'Cause you didn't lock your windows when the sun went down. So I broke in and moved your furniture around.
Thank you, Kate and Eric. Whoa, yeah. Great song, great song. Awesome. So we're having some kind of fun. This is awesome stuff. And now, to continue in that vein, or maybe not that vein, could be a different vein. Returning to the stage once again, Mr. Jeff Black.
All right, thank you.
Jehovah's Witness knocking at my door. They want to know when the suffering will end. I had to ask them when they thought it started. Yeah, we all got someplace to begin. Baby born and she started crying. Mom and Daddy, they just slipped a gear. Now I'm a working for the broken hearted. You ever wonder where you'll be next year? Look at that sky, that ain't blue. That's just what she does when the light shines through. There's no truth in the end. Love, it's only love, old friend. Now they want to know if I believe, and if I died today, where might I go? Hell, I suppose, but I'm not afraid. I got something good cooking on the stove. Now I'm a kneeling on your understanding, and there's so many different roads that take us home. You better keep a good sense of humor handy, for when you get outside your safety zone. Look at that sky, that ain't rain. That's just angels flying from Lake Pontchartrain. There is no truth in the end. Love, it's only love, old friend. There are no stars in the sky. That's just ancient light from days gone by. There is no truth in the end. Love, it's only love, old friend. Love, it's only love, old friend. It's true. So I'll get a new record done or something, you know, and I'll send it up for the family review. And so I always give them a few days after I put it in the mail there. And then I called my mom. This has been a few years for the folklore record. And I gave her a call and said, Mom, what do you think? Did you get a chance to hear some of that record? She said, yeah, we listened to some of it. I talked to Alison Krauss when she recorded this song. Me and John Randall wrote this song, and we made a little demo of it. And I didn't even think we were finished, and he played it for his publisher. And she played it for Alison, and she fell in love with it. And we were talking about it, and she said, I don't know what you guys were going for when you wrote this song, but I couldn't help but think of my mother the whole time I was singing it. And I think that's my favorite thing about songs, everybody else's perspective. Usually ends up being... It takes it to this whole different level, and it's always more interesting than mine, that's for sure. But my mom said, why don't you learn how to write something kind of peppy? People like to dance. Well, I walked along the fence row, thought of everything I had to do. You jump right in there between my thoughts. Now wouldn't that be just like you? Though all the fields are frozen now, I was wondering where you are. Life goes by in mid-July, just like it does on New Year's Day. And there's a comfort in the good old times, you don't feel so far away. Could it be you find yourself like this whenever I cross your mind? You're walking through a frozen field and the world stops on a dime. Won't be long till summer comes, and all these fields will be full and green. Life goes by in mid-July, just like it does on New Year's Day. And there's a comfort in the good old times when you don't feel so far away. Walked along the fence row, thought of everything I had to do. You jump right in there between my thoughts. Now wouldn't that be just like you? It won't be long till summer comes, and all these fields will be full and green. Life goes by in mid-July, just like it does on New Year's Day. There's a comfort in the good old times when you don't feel so far away. Well, I've worked a lot of jobs to satisfy my musical habit over the years, and my favorite job was working at a gas station when I was just a kid out of school. Met this fellow named Jack Bannister, and he and I became fast friends, and I loved him dearly. I wrote this song for Jack, and then a woman named Nikki Mitchell heard it, and she was convinced that Waylon Jennings should record it. And so it changed my life forever. And it's a little traveling song I'll leave y'all with. Thanks, everybody at Radio Live. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate you listening. This is called the Carnival Song. Well, I've been quite the traveler ever since I hit the road, and the Sullivan County Carnival has been my earning goal. And I've been quite alone since I remember when I turned my ultimatums into chips and cash to mend. Now I work the gateway, and man, I'm pretty satisfied. My little booth is red and blue, and I just sit inside. And I just take your money, and I give tickets out and trade. I think about my life and all the promises I made. The only thing that's keeping me from staying here is leaving. The only thing that saves me from it all is I'll be gone. And just when I could trust in all the things that I believe in, I had to pack it up and move along. And I'll tell you, boys, I'm not the only one. Well, I used to run a Ferris wheel, but that'd be hard to prove. I can't stand to see a rolling wheel propped up so it can't move. I used to run a carousel, but hell, that's just round and round. And I never liked them ponies painted up and bolted down. The only thing that's keeping me from staying here is leaving. The only thing that saves me from it all is I'll be gone. And just when I could trust in all the things that I believe in, I had to pack it up and move along. And I'll tell you, boys, my work is never done So like a sweet and salty gypsy kiss, I'm gone.
Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff. Mr. Jeff Black. Yeah. All right. Just a reminder, all of our artists tonight have music here as well. You can take them home with you, the music anyway. And that's important because what public radio pays is not going to go very far. So, you know, they need to sell some music while they're here too and make it worth their while. Particularly these next folks, because as soon as this is over, they got to drive all the way back to New Orleans tonight. Yeah, I tell you. But in the meantime, we get to enjoy them one more time before they have to take off tonight. So once again, Mia Borders and Jesse Morrow.
First one in, last one out of this love affair. 6 long years of endless tears is finally clear. Love is blind, so unkind when you realize the one you hold sold you gold, but it's all lies. You gave me plastic love and such a tragic love, and I'm lost in shame with only me to blame. How many times did I tell myself, get out to this hell, don't take no plastic love. Time will tell if I wish you well, but we ain't there. My poor heart ripped apart, I guess love ain't fair. I could have gone, instead I played a pawn in your losing game. Now I don't trust love, I don't feel worthy of, it's a crying shame. You gave me plastic love and such a tragic love, and I'm lost in shame with only me to blame. How many times did I tell myself, get out of this hell, don't take no plastic love now. Bum, 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 bum. You gave me plastic love such a tragic love, yeah. Well, now I'm lost in shame, 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 with only me to blame, 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 blame. How many times did I tell myself, get out of this hell, don't take no plastic love, whoa. This next one we're going to do is a newer song that I put out earlier this year. It's called Right on Time. I'm trying to be. Whew. All right. Oh, I got to sit down. All right, here we go. I don't remember how the song goes. We just did one. Nah, let's do Sugar in My Soul. Let's turn it up a little bit. Yeah? All right. This is going to be good. Don't worry. We're going to do one more, but it's going to be worth it, I promise you. All right? There is merch over there. This is one from Fever Dreams from 2016, I believe. Yes. Sugar in My Soul. You can clap along, but only if you clap on the 2 and the 4. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't get to clap. Just got to set some ground rules, because people just get buck wild, do all sorts of stuff. It's Florida. I don't know what happens here. 2 and the 4, all right? Listen to the shaker. That's why I wear it. Okay. Where were we? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't start yet. Just wait. You'll know when it's time. When you walked into the room amongst the crowd I barely knew, my vision quickly changed. The only thing I wanna see is you. Take me by the hand and be my one and only man. Now I feel the love, I understand. You put that sugar in my soul, you turn me on, I lose control. Sugar in my soul, ain't like a fire. You put that sugar in my soul, so damn sweet, you're taking home. Sugar in my soul, now take me home. All my life I prayed for a love to come my way. And bruised from all the love I was bound to lose. You're worthy, baby, you're the one I finally choose. You put that sugar in my soul, you turn me on, I lose control. Sugar in my soul, ain't like my fire. You put that sugar in my soul, so damn sweet, you're taking home. Sugar in my soul, now take me home. Y'all can dance, I dig it. All around this broken world, all we need is sweet. Yeah. Everybody tries so hard. Sugar in my soul, so damn sweet. Take me home. Sugar in my soul, now take me home. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ah, oh, 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 all right. Hey, 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 hey. Sugar in my soul, now take me home. Oh, take me home. Oh, take me home. Take me home. Light my fire. Take me home. Take me home. Oh, sugar in my soul, now take me home. 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 Sugar in my soul, now take me home. 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 Take me Jesse Morrow on the bass. My name is Mia Borders. Thank you so much, Radio Live. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Mia. Thanks to Jesse. All right. Unfortunately, it's that time of the evening now where we have to call it quits. I know it sucks. But anyway, I want to remind you that Radio Live is a production of WUWF Public Media at the University of West Florida. And I want to thank our guests tonight, Kate Vargas and Eric McFadden, Mr. Jeff Black, and Mia Borders and Jesse Morrow. Our technical director is Mr. Dale Regal. Our broadcast mixmaster tonight is Joe Vincenza. Our house sound is engineered by Tom Skinner. Great job, Tom. Master control this evening is being masterfully controlled by Bob Barrett. And Bob, thanks to our artists, I didn't run over much tonight because usually time means nothing to me, but we have really conscious, we have responsible artists on tonight, unlike me, so I appreciate them doing that. Our videographers are Teresa Clark, Jenny McKeon, and Hannah Ruse. Our video director is Quentin Williams. Our house manager is Trish Allison. We have a couple of photographers with us tonight, Myra Heichman and Anthony Potts, helping us do that. Thank you, guys. Our stage manager is everybody's favorite Jewish mother, who was having a little time problem tonight herself, Enid Siskin. This is Pat Crawford reminding you to keep your mind on your driving, your heart on the coast, and your ears on public radio. Good night. See you next month. Take care, everybody. We love you.